tips for finding your wedding dress.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, this is Laura, and welcome back to Bridal Society. And today, as Laura said, we are focusing on tips for finding your wedding dress. So this is more like, you know, at the very beginning of the process, you kind of maybe a little bit overwhelmed by just where to start with the whole thing. Like, we get it, we've been there, hence we're here to help. If you're more at the stage of like actually you're about to go dress shopping, we do have another video which we'll link like here and in the description box below called Wedding Dress Shopping Tips, which is more focused for like tips to help on the day that you go. But yeah, this is more in the run-up preparation to help you find the dress or outfit for you.
Yeah. So tip number 1 is start early. Now this applies more so if you're going to the traditional like bridal boutique, where you go and try on dresses, you choose one and order it, because it can take at least 6 months for your dress to arrive in store. So you need enough time for the shop to order the dress or outfit to you, plus then time for alterations. Now if you haven't got that long, don't panic. There are alternative ways of finding them, like sample dresses or outfits in boutiques or other options for finding your outfit. But if you're
like the high street and stuff, there's a lot there.
And we've got a few videos about the high street options, so we'll link those somewhere as well. But if you have got time and you're going down the bridal boutique route, start early, because you also don't know how long it's going to take to find the dress that you want or outfit that you want.
Yeah, no. And I've heard people warn against like picking your dress too early in the process. And so we're not necessarily saying finalise, but we're just saying like make sure you have got enough time for all of those things.
I know when I was looking for mine, I went about a year before. Before that felt a bit too early, but for me personally. But that still gave me enough time to find something and get it ordered in plenty of time before the wedding date.
Yeah, but if you already have quite a fixed idea about the style of your wedding and all that kind of thing, like unless you're someone who you know your taste change quite rapidly, then I think as early as you want is fine. But yeah, okay. So then we say like reflect on what elements, factors are important to you when you're just regular clothes shopping, right? Because the same principles are pretty much going to apply when shopping. So like, are you not a dress person? Like, you don't have to have a dress. No. Okay, or do you like things with more coverage in certain areas? Do you prefer things that like emphasize or certain features? Do you prefer certain cuts on you? Do you like for a higher neck? Do you prefer things that are floor length? All these kind of things that you think about when you go regular shopping. Like for your regular outfits, principles are still going to filter through to the dress. So you're still being you, still bringing you. So it's just not making too big a leap and thinking that you don't know anything, you don't know where you're starting, because you've been shopping at some point, whether how much you enjoy it or not. But you reflect on that. You reflect on that.
And in the same vein, kind of what your normal style is. So are you someone who dresses have like a goth style normally? Country, like are you someone who's very frilly and like lots of floral patterns and lots of layers, and again with the same way as like the elements of like the parts of the outfits that you normally wear in your day-to-day, your kind of usual style can also be reflected in your wedding outfit too. And that's a good place to start, maybe when if you're searching online for wedding outfits, you can kind of search by those terms. So if you kind of dress in like a country style, look for country style wedding dresses, and there's probably a designer out there that has a collection that along those lines, and it's a good starting point.
Yeah, because designers do in like each of their collections do tend to have a look threaded throughout them, don't they? So that will really help you home in on which designers you want to look at. Which brings us to the next point about like then which bridal store shops that you then physically end up going to. It means that if you've been able to kind of home in on which dress designers, outfit designers are aligning with your kind of style and taste, then online most of these dress shops will have which designers they stock in their shops. So then you know you're targeting shops that have the potential to hit the right note for you.
And in the same way, use Pinterest, use wedding magazines as well, just to get an idea of the styles of dresses that are out there as well. If anything catches your eye, you can then see who that designer is and then look to see where you can go. Because more than likely, if you like one dress from a particular designer, you'll probably like several from that collection. So yeah, just a way to narrow down the choices and put yourself in the right place. And then once you're in there, you've gotten into the store, but maybe you're still kind of not sure what's gonna suit you. You've gone, oh, I want a dress maybe, but like you're not sure what shape is gonna suit you, because maybe you don't wear dresses all the time. So you've reflected earlier in our process, but maybe you've just not tried that many different styles of dresses before in your life, and you're thinking, maybe I've missed out on a whole style that would look amazing on me and I've just never tried it. So I think a great idea is when you're in the store is just to try maybe like one dress in each kind of silhouette, and obviously a dress you vaguely like, to give it its fair dues, but yeah, just kind of go, okay, never mind this specific dress, but what do I think to my shape in this? Is this the kind of look I want for the day I'm having, and how do I feel in it? And thinking about your venue and where you're getting married and where you're celebrating is also kind of a factor to think about when thinking about your dress or outfit. Because if you're having a destination beach wedding, it's probably unlikely that you'll want to have a really heavy ball gown, something that's really difficult to manoeuvre in on a beach setting that's probably in a very warm destination place. So just think about that as well. I mean, you can ignore all those rules completely, but you might want to find something that fits with the location and venue that you're having.
And our kind of final point is about just kind of keep persevering and kind of keep going as much as time allows until you kind of find something that you do feel good in and confident in. We're not necessarily pushing for that feeling of this being the one that people talk about, because realistically you might never get that feeling, like neither of us did. So yeah, I don't want to sell you this kind of idealistic thing, but I think that keep going until you have those principles covered of just feeling like you and feeling confident and happy in your body, and because you're going to be in front of potentially quite a lot of people, cameras in your face, like you've got to feel you.
So we hope those tips are useful. If you've got any other tips you want to share, please put them in the comments below for other people searching for their wedding outfits. Give this video a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. We're here every Friday. Thanks for watching.